Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I'm F.Lone. Dear students and other viewers, this is for little children who are in their primary classes. It might also benefit those students who are in the middle and secondary classes. So it's collective nouns. And before going to collective nouns, I suggest you to go through my other videos where we did countable and uncountable nouns. And in one of the video, also we did singular and plural form of nouns. So today is the turn of collective nouns. So चलो आज हम collective nouns पढ़ते हैं. Words for groups of people, animals or things are called collective nouns. So collectively they are called collective nouns. जो ग्रुप है, चाहे वो लोगों का हो, चाहे वो जानवरों का हो, पेड़ों का हो या चीज़ों का हो, तो उन ग्रुप्स का एक नाम होता है और उस नाम को कहते हैं हम. ये कलेक्टिव नाउन्स हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल आर्मी है, फॉर एग्जांपल फैमिली है. फैमिली एक शख्स को नहीं कहते हैं किसी घर में या मकान में. फैमिली मेंबर्स से बनता है, या जो टीम है वो मेंबर्स से बनती है, या जो कम्युनिटी है वो भी मेंबर्स से या बहुत सारे अशखास से बनती है. तो ऐसे ही जो लिस्ट है, these are groups of people and they are collective nouns. The examples are a family, a team, a community, a choir, a band, an orchestra, an audience, a crew, a club, a committee, a company, a gang, the government, the army. So all these groups of people are collective nouns. Collective nouns may be used with a singular verb or with the plural verb. If the verb is acting as a single unit, use a singular verb. If group members are acting as individuals, use a plural verb. For example, and I guess we did this thing in the singular and plural form of verbs, and today also let's concentrate on these two examples. The crowd was orderly. Second example, the crowd were clapping, yelling, and cheering. So it depends upon the context. How do you take that collective noun here? Crowd is taken as a whole, it's taken as a unit. And here, it's the crowd is made up of many people and they are taken separately here. They were clapping, yelling, and cheering. So it suggests some people might be clapping, and some other people might be yelling, and some other people might be cheering. So they are taken here separately. Let's move further. People often do one thing in unison with the other members of their group. When these people are part of a collective noun, that noun becomes singular and requires singular verbs and pronouns. So singular nouns के साथ singular verbs और singular pronouns बैठ जाते हैं, और plural जो nouns हैं उनके साथ plural verbs and plural pronouns बैठ जाते हैं. As you read the following examples, notice that all members of the collective noun are doing the same thing at the same time. तो जो ये हैं यहाँ की जो examples हैं, जो मैंने यहाँ पे दिए हैं examples, they are taken in unison, not separately, because their intention is one, their goal is one. For example, every afternoon, the baseball team follows its coach out to the hot field for practice. So एक टीम एक साथ अपने कोच को फॉलो कर रही थी या फॉलो करती है. So here they are taken as a unit. When it's taken as a unit, they are considered as singular collective nouns. And when they are singular collective nouns, so singular verbs and singular pronouns will go with them. For example, follows. And here in this second example, today Dr. Ribley's class takes its first 100 item exam. So note the word here, takes. it's a singular verb. A class is a collective noun, so it's taken as one in unison. So takes is a singular verb here. Third example, the jury agrees that the state prosecutors did not provide enough evidence, so its verdict is not guilty. You will see it yourself, I believe. Again, when the members are acting as individuals, the collective noun is plural and requires plural verbs and pronouns. As you read these examples, notice that the members of the collective noun are not acting in unison. So इधर उधर बिखर जाते हैं तो यहाँ पे जो है कलेक्टिव नाउन्स के गोल्स अलग हैं, उनके इंटेंशंस अलग हैं. एग्जाम्पल क्या है यहाँ पर? Context is also given. After the 3-hour practice under the brutal sun, the team shower, change into their street clothes and head to their air-conditioned homes. So, obviously उनका एक घर नहीं होगा तो उनके बहुत सारे घर होंगे, तो बहुत सारे पर्पस हैं, बहुत सारे इंटेंशंस हैं और बहुत सारे जो उनका नेचर ऑफ वर्क है वो डिफरेंट है. सो इट्स टेकन एज सेपरेटली. Even though it's taken as a team, but a team is made up of members, so members are taken as separate entities here. So when they are taken as separate entities, they are considered plurals here. And with plurals, we put plural verbs and plural pronouns. Again, in this second example, after the long exam, the class start their research papers on famous mathematicians. Third example, the jury disagree about the guilt of the accused and have told the judge that they are hopelessly deadlocked. Always use a plural verb with the collective nouns people and the place, for example. So if you hit the word here police, you might remember that it might remind you of the video where we did singular and plural, and I told you at that time that police is always considered as plural. Here are some more examples. So it's wrong to say those people lives in Asia. It's a wrong sentence. The correct sentence is those people live in Asia. This sentence, the police has caught the thief. It's a wrong sentence. The correct sentence should be the police have caught the thief. So police is considered as plural and the plural verb will fit in here. Okay, here are more collective nouns you can use for groups of people. So again, groups of people, you say a crowd of shoppers, you say a gang of thieves, you say a company of actors, you say a panel of judges, you say a class of school children, and a platoon of soldiers or platoon of soldiers. Okay. Many groups of animals have their own special collective nouns. तो जो हमारे जानवर बेचारे हैं वो क्यों पीछे रहे हैं, तो उनके भी कलेक्टिव नाउन्स हैं. तो जो कलेक्टिव नाउन्स हैं तो उनके भी अच्छे अच्छे खूबसूरत खूबसूरत नाम हैं. For example, a herd of cattle, a litter of puppies, a pride of lions, a drove of sheep, a brood of chickens, and surprisingly, a school of fish. So you might be surprised that fish too have their own school, okay? So when fish are in their team, they are in community, they are together, we call it a school of fish. Then we have a pack of wolves, a flock of birds, a troop of monkeys, a pod of dolphins, a gaggle of geese. So don't you think we have here some sort of consonants? Okay, a swarm of bees. Let's move further. Some groups of things also have their own special collective nouns. We have examples here. A bunch of bananas. So you might see here um, vegetables, fruits, and other things, and they too have collective nouns. They too have their respective beautiful names. For example, a bunch of bananas, a cluster of grapes, a bunch of flowers, a bouquet of flowers, a range of mountains, a fleet of ships, a fleet of vehicles, a deck of cards, a flight of steps, a suite of rooms, a suite of furniture, a set of tools, a string of beads, a grove of trees, and I'm reminded of another thing, a chest of drawers. Have you ever heard it? A chest of drawers. Okay, let's move further. And I think I believe that we have done these things in the video where we did countable and uncountable nouns with quantifiers and qualifiers. So go to that video and watch what quantifier and a qualifier mean for these type of things. For these types of things, oh sorry, some nouns name the amount or form of something. For example, a loaf of bread, a bar of soap, a ball of string, a bar of chocolate. So again, the words a piece of mean a single serving or a part of something. You always say a slice of bread or you say a piece of bread. You don't say here a sheet of bread, you say a slice of bread or piece of bread, and you don't say here a slice of paper, you say here a sheet of paper and piece of paper. Similarly, a slice of cheese or a piece of cheese, a piece of chocolate, a square of chocolate. So square is surprisingly good. Okay, a slice of cake, a piece of cake, a sheet of paper, a piece of paper, a piece of chalk, a piece of information, a piece of advice. This is all for today. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon, inshallah, with some new stuff in English or English grammar or English literature, whatever it is. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.